Kid, you'll move mountains, you're off to great places. Today is your day, your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Perhaps this quote strikes a familiar memory of your childhood days where you were reading the piles of children's books in the media center's library or in your own home. After all, it was written by one of the most, if not the most, renowned children's books authors. The phrase was written by Theodor Geisel, better known as Dr. Seuss, in his final book, Oh, the Places You'll Go. Theodor Geisel was born on March 2, 1904, in Springfield, Massachusetts. His father owned a brewery and had an interest in target shooting, even holding a world title at 200 yards, and his mother was an immigrant and played an important role in developing his interest in rhythm, rhyme, and words. Theodor Geisel was the second child of the Geisel family and had a great relationship with his older sister. Unfortunately, his younger sister died at 18 months old when Theodor was only 4. When he was 18, Theodor attended Dartmouth College, and upon graduating, he attended Oxford. After leaving Oxford in 1927, he immediately jumped into his career of illustrating. He began mainly by illustrating advertisements, most notably for Flit and Standard Oil. Afterwards, he decided to write children's books, his first being And to Think I Saw It on Mulberry Street, published in 1937. During World War II, however, he turned his focus to illustrating political cartoons before continuing to write children's books. Over 60 other books would follow, and To Think I Saw It on Mulberry Street, most notably How the Grinch Stole Christmas, The Cat in the Hat, Fox and Socks, Green Eggs and Ham, and The Lorax. Some were adapted. Adaptations included 11 television specials, 5 feature films, a Broadway musical, and 4 television series, and some of the novels also won awards. The impact of his children's books, in which he was known for, were immense, resulting in a National Read Across America Day created by the National Education Association in his honor, and raising awareness for the value of children's education. His writings revolutionized the originally boring and dull children's books, creating them to be more entertaining, which would further encourage children to continue reading and making education more enjoyable. The inclusion of heavy usages of illustrations, alliteration, and rhyme also introduces to children literary concepts at a young age, letting children form literary and language foundations. His writings weren't meaningless and ridiculous or only created for laughs, but they were also packed with valuable life lessons and morals, such as standing up for yourself, trying new things, and accepting others. He had contributed to the rise of literacy rates of children in America with his pictures, rhyming, and repetition, not only teaching generations and millions of children how to read, but also guiding their thinking and feelings. He is one of the few people who can claim to have single-handedly taught millions of children how to read. Despite how minuscule his works seem in face of other literature like Thomas Paine's Common Sense or Rachel Carson's Silent Spring, it was the spark of creativity that is lost in an adult's mind but ran rampant in a child's imagination that Dr. Seuss managed to preserve, and how he could brighten up a child's day with his humor and bring out giggles and laughter from the readers, reminding everyone of the little joys in a constantly moving life that makes him so impactful and loved.